Inclusive home learning. The challenges of home learning. During the COVID-19 pandemic, millions of schools, colleges, and other places of learning were closed. Teachers had to adapt their practice quickly to reach learners. They used online channels, radio, television, phones, and SMS, and sent self-study packs to learners. Children had to learn from home, with or without parental support. Educators learned a lot from this experience, but we can do more to make learning at home inclusive.
Pause the video here for a minute and think about this question. During the COVID-19 pandemic, how did your practice change? Restart the video whenever you're ready.
Understanding the challenges. Remote home learning can be challenging for many learners, including those with disabilities or living in low-income contexts. Many children and their families face barriers to remote learning. Technology barriers include the high cost of data and lack of electricity, connectivity, and access to devices. There may be little support from home learning if parents are working or cannot read and understand the materials themselves. Gender. Some learners, particularly girls, have more domestic duties when they are at home. Others, particularly boys, may leave their studies to earn money for the family during difficult times. Different educational needs, gender and socio-economic, language, literacy, and geographical exclusion can all create barriers to learning at home.
Pause the video here for a minute and think about these questions. Did some of your learners find home learning more challenging than others? Who were they? Why did they find it more challenging? Restart the video whenever you are ready.
Home learning is not the same as school learning. Home learning should not try to replicate school learning. Teachers' expectations of what can be achieved at home or at school should not be the same. We should recognise the challenges of home learning and ensure that home learning moves beyond a focus on curricula and assessments. Specific challenges. The home environment may present barriers. Learners may lack access to a table to work at, electric lights, a quiet place to study, or technology devices. If left unsupervised, learners cannot ask for help and may get discouraged. Without help from teachers, learners who are not learning in their mother tongue may struggle to engage with home learning materials. Learners may have chores to do, like collecting water, cooking, and cleaning. By doing chores, children help their families and develop responsibility, but this can get in the way of learning. Learners may not eat well if they are not being fed at school. They may not be able to concentrate if they are hungry. Teachers can help. Plan carefully. Find ways to simplify tasks and prioritise learning outcomes from home learning. Differentiate your remote lessons for learners, like you would when teaching face-to-face. Encourage peer learning. Encourage siblings to work together and help each other learn. Encourage and advise parents how to support their children, even when they don't have literacy or numeracy skills themselves.
Pause the video here for a minute and think about this question. How can you motivate learners if they are studying alone at home? Restart the video whenever you're ready.
Use off-screen learning. Design learning activities to be offline where possible to reduce learners' screen time. Do not expect learners to print lots of worksheets. Monitor learning. Find a way to distribute exercise books so learners can record their learning. Boost understanding and motivation by giving feedback on work completed at home. Support learners with disabilities. Parents and caregivers can often tell you what learning support their children with disabilities need. Use informal chats and regular parent-teacher meetings, face-to-face, online, by phone, or in writing to share insights. Run a trial remote lesson, then discuss with learners and parents about how you could improve lessons. Understand home life. Ask learners about their home life. Where do they live? And what is their daily schedule? Maybe you can help them balance chores and learning activities and adapt learning to their specific environment. Encourage learners and parents to set up a routine. They could draw, write, or make a tactile timetable of realistic learning activities that fit around other commitments. Find out if there is a way to safely distribute food to learners who need it. Include learning about growing food in your English language lessons. Maybe you can even distribute seeds for learners to plant. Help parents. Encourage parents and families to value the learning that happens during everyday activities at home. Remind parents that we learn when we invent or create something with items found around the house. When we listen and are curious. And when we play together and alone. Support parents to encourage independent learning through asking questions and motivating learners to seek out information. Reassure parents that they do not have to replicate school at home. Make learning fun. Home-based learning activities should put family well-being first. It should be a fun, positive experience for all.